Everybody loves a good buffet, so we tried buffets all over America. This is the best buffet in the world. Not just kidding, but it is the best buffet in all of Vegas. Decided to see what all the hype is about. Waited in line for about 10 minutes.
Apparently I need a reservation.
Yeah, there was a wait list of 94 people. I was number 95 in line.
Round 2.
Next day, headed back to the buffet. This time, it's even more packed than before. Paid a whopping $86 to get in. Bro, this food better make me fly. Buffet was massive and had quite literally every single food that you can think of. For $86, I decided I had to be strategic about this, so for round 1, all meats, no carb. Also got an ube horchata, which is the greatest thing I've ever tried in my entire life. Round 2, we're introducing some carbs now. Food was good, I got no complaints. I had to run up another ube horchata. It is so damn good. Round 3 is to get just whatever the fuck I see that looks interesting.
I think 3 rounds is it for me.
It's like you thought. Round 4 is dessert. Again, they had every dessert known to man, and it all tasted pretty crazy. Had to run up another ube horchata. Like absolute booty cheeks after eating, so I decided to just walk until my stomach no longer felt like it was going to explode. So I ended up walking for about an hour and 10 minutes until I felt normal again. But I'll never spend over $80 on a buffet ever again. Chinese buffets are hit or miss. You just never know if you're gonna regret going or if you're gonna walk away satisfied. Well, I decided to roll the dice, live life a little dangerously, and I went to the first Chinese buffet I could find. I walked up in there and this place looked nice as hell. Not the typical Chinese buffets I'm used to. They had all kinds of different food up in there. Sushi, grilled chicken and pineapple, meatloaf for some reason. I started chowing down and we were off to a good start. Slap these wontons. I would die for these things. I don't know what this was, it just looked unique, so I grabbed it and it tasted pretty fuego as well. The sushi roll tasted like cheeks, and this shrimp was straight premium gas. Had me out of my seat, applauding whoever fried that tasty goodness. For round 2, got some mashed potatoes. They tasted terrible, but that's on me for getting mashed potatoes at a Chinese buffet. Rookie mistake. But this grilled chicken though, had me out of my seat again, contemplating life. I had hibachi, but I was pretty full, so I wasn't gonna mess with that. Psych, you thought. Hibachi deserved a round of applause as well. Dessert, they had cotton candy. I don't know who likes that shit though, so I didn't get that. But they had pies, cakes, cookies, and I don't know what this was. Got me out of my seat again. It's the best $15 I've ever spent. Bro, go to Golden Corral next. It's practically forgotten. Honestly, I don't think it's completely forgotten. I just think it has a bad reputation for having terrible food, so no one really goes. Except for me, today. I walked up in there and scoured through the options. And you know at Golden Corral, you never know what you're gonna find. They had some nasty looking wings, some burnt ass pizza, and I don't even know what this is. I got my first plate. It doesn't really look too bad. My buddy on the other hand, I don't really know what he got. So I took a fatty bite of this chicken, and it was surprisingly...
It was delicious.
Bro, that chicken was cooked to perfection. Then I got this cheesy cauliflower thing, and that tasted like straight up booty cheeks, like it's been sitting for hours because no one's touched it. So I went back for round 2 and saw that they were cooking up steaks. So I got a medium rare steak, and you know what? It doesn't look completely terrible. So I took a bite, and to be honest, it was actually insanely good. Bro, who did they got in charge of the meat over there at the Golden Corral? Give that man a raise, because I just went demon mode on that steak. My friend also got the burnt pizza, and he liked it. A lot of y'all been asking me to go to Chuckarama, which is pretty much like a 5-star buffet here in Utah. It looked like your standard buffet. We got the salad bar, definitely not going there. Some fruits. It's time to get the good stuff. They had a decent variety of food, so I packed my plate and let round 1 begin. What's also great is the free entertainment.
That's the name of your mascot is Thunder?
I got these mashed potatoes, bro. They tasted like somebody's grandma made them. Got this honey chicken, and listen, bro, this chicken had me out of my seat. It was that damn good. Got some more chicken. Chicken had me almost wanting to cry in the restaurant. Round 2, baby. I got no clue what this was, but it tasted like absolute cheeks. Mac and cheese, it definitely came out of the craft box. Got a scone. That scone was made with love. It was hot, soft on the inside. Had me out of my seat. Dessert bar goes crazy, bro. They had every dessert known to man. I wasn't gonna get any. I just wanted to film this to show you guys. Psych, you thought. Starting with this cookie. Bro, this cookie had me switching tables. I had to think about my life for a minute. Everything else kind of tasted like cheeks again, like it was store-bought and left out for days. But the cookie, bro, the cookie was so good. I had to ask the manager to fire the baker, so nobody else got to experience this but me. I gotta say, Chuckarama was a good way to spend $17. I've never been to an Indian buffet before, and today is the day that changes. Found this low-key Indian buffet for only $16. I straight up wanted to try everything they had. Like some goat curry, chicken tikka masala, tandoori chicken. First plate looks like a straight up masterpiece. My waiter brought out some garlic naan. This naan about to send me into another dimension. Took one bite out of the food and I knew instantly I was in trouble. Tandoori chicken was marinated to straight up perfection. Don't remember what this was, but it had me disappear out of my seat, contemplate my life right quick. At this point, I was pretty full. You know, think I'm just gonna call. Psych! You thought. Round 2, baby. Kept it light because at this point I was already having a hard time breathing, and after eating this, I absolutely lost my breath completely. I had to mess up more naan. I'm about to just become a regular here for this naan alone. Guys, well, that's my experience. Now all I gotta say, psych! You thought I wasn't gonna get dessert, bro. So I got this fruit custard, bro. brother, my eyes have never popped like this after eating fruit custard. Straight up had me disappearing again. Some gulab jamun, run up another fruit custard. I didn't even care that my stomach was about to explode at this point. I had to have it. All in all, my first Indian buffet was a good experience. Today I'm trying shabu shabu for the very first time. Everyone's been telling me shabu shabu is gonna change my life, so I pulled up to this spot that offers the ultimate Wagyu experience for $47. So I walked up in there, they gave us the broth, Wagyu, and veggies almost immediately. I was shocked, honestly. But throwing those veggies in there, they also had a sauce bar where you can make your own sauces, then a fridge full of eggs. And with the cost of eggs nowadays, you know, I had to get our money's worth. They also had unlimited rice and Wagyu beef. Right when I got back to my seat, there was this entire tray of seafood on our table, along with some bone marrow. I've never even tried bone marrow before, but bro, it was so good. It had me changing races, and the Wagyu beef and rice had me straight up out of my seat. And they also brought out some tartare. Bro, I'm straight up not leaving this place. Tartare was so good, it had my boy acting up. Threw the Wagyu in the pot, beef tasted crazy, had me disappearing. Bro, we were throwing eggs, even more meat. I was getting so full at this point, but I had to get the ultimate Wagyu experience, so we pushed the limits. But I'm telling y'all, the meat was so good, it had my friend contemplate his life, go absolutely sicko mode, and then just absolutely lose his mind. I mean, bro, he got a full bowl of wasabi and started eating it. I don't even know what he was thinking. Nah, just kidding, it was ice cream. They actually had unlimited self-serve ice cream as well. All in all, I gotta say, this was absolutely 110% worth the $47.
America's best, worst buffet. It's no secret that Golden Corral is absolutely pitiful almost everywhere you go. I somehow stumbled upon a 5-star Golden Corral. I don't know how I did it, but here it is. This place is rated phenomenally well. I walked in and it did not smell like wet socks, so I went up to get my first plate, and I gotta say, the food was looking fresh. Yo, the meatloaf, proper. Chicken, proper. Pasta, proper. Fried chicken, proper. I mean, it was all looking like it was gleaming, dog. Woohoo! I ended up going sicko mode. I didn't even think Golden Corral could taste like this. When I think of Golden Corral, I think of the worst food on earth. I think of like, yo, I'm gonna be disappointed. My stomach's gonna hurt. It's not gonna be a good experience. But this just shows if you actually cook food with love and care, it could taste amazing no matter where it is. Round 2 at Golden Corral, yeah, crazy. I know, right? Got a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and once again, the food was fresh head to toe. No matter what section I was in, it was all looking proper. I gotta tip my hat to this crew. This Golden Corral crew, man, they're doing it right. Golden Corral actually goes hard if it's good.
This is the most expensive buffet in the Middle East, and might I say, I've never seen anything quite like this. They do it different in Saudi Arabia because this place had literally everything you could ever imagine and more. This buffet was incredible. The only catch is, it costs $160 per person. That's a lot of money for a buffet, I'm not gonna lie, but holy shit, do you eat like a king. I mean, have you ever seen anything quite like this? They had every single food you could ever imagine. Bro, I was eating a lamb head at one point. This is an entire lamb head they just served me. This is one of the most expensive buffets in America. Fogo de Chao, costing $60 some per person. It's an all-you-can-eat unlimited meat. Essentially, they just bring meat to your table. You know, I was immediately ambushed by just a plethora of meat. I mean, every meat you could possibly think of. Eating steak, I was eating chicken, salmon. Take a bite, and then to my left, I would say, you want some more meat, bro? How about a little bit of ribeye? You want some chicken? Some chicken, big boy? And I was like, bro, yeah, hell yeah, give me all of it, bro. I want it all. Food was absolutely delicious, bro. It was succulent. It was juicy. It was well cooked. This was worth every single penny, bro.
This is the most obese buffet in all of America, Fred's Market. Now, this takes country food to a whole new level in a buffet format. If you guys don't know, country food is calorically dense and will get you looking like the Michelin Man pretty quick. First and foremost, I've never seen a buffet serve food out of the pot, which is kind of cool. Probably adds more flavor, to be quite honest. Everything here is 10,000 milligrams of sodium minimum. Every single thing here was fried, which that is country. If it's not fried, it's not country. Except the salmon right here. I think this was the only grilled thing. Despite the caloric density, it was delicious, which is what I expected. Honestly, everything here was really, really good. I mean, I just wish it didn't kill you, but once again, it tasted so good that you just overlook the calories and think to yourself, you know, I'm just living life at Fred's Market. To give them credit, they did have a salad bar, which was quite empty, but at least they're trying.
Down the worst buffet I've ever been to in my entire life. That buffet's Pizza Barn. I thought to myself, let's try something new today. So we headed over to Pizza Barn. I was absolutely astonished at the sheer stupidity, scumminess, filth, and lack of food. You walk in and there's only like 8 trays total of food. They had like 6 Red Baron pizzas laying out there. The interior was filthy, bro. This shit looked like a crackhead's house.
This is crazy. You really wasted $18.
This is what a 5-star breakfast buffet looks like in Turkey. Look at this buffet spread, bruh. I've never seen a breakfast buffet look so gourmet in my life. They even had chefs cooking up omelets of your choice. Turkey's on another level with this shit. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. God damn, this shit got me squirming on the inside.
Wet eggs. Those are the worst f***ing eggs I've ever tried in my entire life.
Got the eggs first. These are pretty good, bro. I don't know why you're crying. Good scrambled eggs are creamy.
Can't go wrong with pancakes. These are regular pancakes.
The pancakes, damn, bro.
Pretty weak, I'll be honest. For 5-star, I was expecting a little bit more.
Everything I tried was absolutely amazing. For a buffet, for food just sitting there hot, I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5 for a breakfast buffet.
There's a place called Korean Barbecue. This place is a bodybuilder's dream. Unlimited meat for a one-time fee. Today I'm gonna go to the best Korean barbecue in all of the Middle East. My cousin vouched for this place with his life.
As a Korean native for over 10 years, I've tasted the best Korean barbecue that you can ever think of. This place, Sumibia, is my favorite Korean place in Dubai.
We were going absolutely crazy.
Not bad, bro, but I don't know about the best Korean barbecue in Dubai. You said Kim Jong-un likes this place, bro?
Kim Jong-un and Dennis Rodman love this place.
Round after round of succulent meat. We had everything to gain and nothing to lose. If you guys want unlimited meat, maximum protein gains at a reasonable price, go to a Korean barbecue near you.
This is the worst rated buffet on Yelp. Today I'm gonna try this buffet and see if it deserves all the scrutiny it's been receiving on Yelp. People can be ruthless, bro. To start off, it's $18 per person. As I went to destroy some food, the first red flag popped up. Paper, everything. Plates, forks, spoons, cups, everything. The food's really hot. It's gonna melt the plastic. You're gonna be eating plasticky food. Aside from that, they had a pretty decent selection of all types of food. They had the fruits, desserts, the sushi. And it looks like it's seen better days. Oh yeah. This is like hot Cheeto salmon. I've never seen salmon look like this in my life. As I dove into my first plate, hot Cheeto salmon wasn't actually bad. I'm not gonna lie, I tried the sushi and just felt bad things coming from that taste. The majority of the food wasn't that bad. I called for the check and got my fortune cookie. Fortune was kind of weird. It told me to hip hop and skadoot out of here. That's exactly what I did. Not the worst buffet on planet Earth. They could do better.